Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we continued working on building out our natural gas processing, taking our natural gas liquids, and setting up this kind of two-stage system where we do a simple process to break the natural gas down into methane, ethane, and butane. Send that into a steam cracking system to crack it down into different products, but primarily what we're after is our residual gas, and routing that residual gas into a second set of processors that also make the same methane, ethane, and butane, but also add in toluene. It's the toluene that we're really after here. So hopefully, once this starts producing, starts filling this in, it starts producing the not synthesis gas, the residual gas, and that gets routed in here. This starts taking over. That this will actually take over and self-sustain this process. Because we should then drain these petrochem gas tanks down to 80%. Once they get below 80%, this will shut off, but this will stay on, and then these will run. We'll see. And we are producing steam up here that we need for the steam cracking. So we need to route some pipes. Alright, we also need to find out or figure out what it is that we want to do with some of these other products here. Is this going to be making ethylene? This is going to be making benzene. I think for now, what we're going to want to do is flare them off. And I think we're going to need like 4 flare stacks per. Yeah, let's try that. And there, because this output is going into here. Okay. So that should work. And then we'll figure out if we're going to do anything with those products. Okay, so I brought the steam. The steam is here. What we want to do is we want to feed that steam here. And we're going to want this to be all interconnected. Okay, so that will connect there. All right, this can't continue to here. Yeah, we'll do it this way for now. Oh, we've got residual gas coming up here. All right, our tooling needs to get put into a tank somewhere. Let me do a couple of these tanks. And I'm going to directly connect them here. That has shut off. And this is now running exclusively. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. Alright, good. Now, we have no overflow and flare on the residual gas. So what'll happen is these should keep running until this tank fills up. So what'll happen is these tanks should fill up, this will stop, these will run and keep this going until this synthesis... no, I keep saying synthesis gas. Residual gas fills up, and then everything stops. Until we put demand on the tooling. And everything runs. At that point. Alright. That ought to work. Okay. So, the tooling we are combining with sulfuric acid and nitric acid to create explosives. I'm guessing what we're making is trinitrotoluene, TNT. So, we need 5 advanced chemical plant 2s. I have 4 on me. Alright, so there's our acids. Let's just find out what the actual inputs are. Okay, so tooling is the bottom input. In fact, we can go ahead and just use that one right where it is. Alright, good. This produces some sulfuric wastewater, which I think I will actually put in a loading bay for. And we'll send this wastewater back to be reprocessed. How much were we producing? 136.2 per second. That's not a ton. Oh, excuse me. But we might as well. Oh, it looks like we are processing a lot more sulfuric waste here. Does this have an input for sulfuric waste? No. Well, we will do that. And I may overflow it as well. And I would need, like, 2 clarifiers. Maybe less. All right. Let's just... This will be Armory Beta. Sulfuric waste loading. All right. And so... You'll take this over here. There we go. All right. Rate 16.4 per second. Easy enough. All right. I don't think we actually need to do both sides of the belt, but we'll do it anyway. Alright. Actually, these are going to turn south here. And there we go. Having an issue with the butane getting processed properly. Why? None of these should be running. And none of those should be running. Alright, so let's put in a bypass around here. Oh no, the big issue is this, the benzene. This shouldn't be producing that much benzene. But it does seem to be struggling to get rid of it. And it's not that we don't have enough flare stacks, because we do. That helps a little bit. I don't see why this would really help, but we'll try it. Alright, well that's a lot better. There we go. I guess we have similar issues across the board here. This is not getting not getting enough methane. That is the issue. We could set this up the same way. The problem is, I can't overflow out of that side. But I could overflow here. Okay, now the issue is inputs. Okay. Because we have run ourselves out of natural gas liquids. Because we have run ourselves out of natural gas. Okay, so we are now consuming the natural gas faster then we can supply it, which is what I anticipated to happen. Alright, where's the train? Hey, guess what? It's stuck in traffic. Oh boy. Why is it stuck in traffic? What is going on over there? Okay, let's go figure out what's going on. Because this does not have a proper signal. Because that was blocking this off. Okay. Alright, not a big traffic jam. Just a poor signaling issue. And why are you stopped there? Ah, I see why. Because we did not signal off that. There we go. Alright, now, do we actually consume this faster than we can supply it? Assuming, of course, that the ship itself can supply enough natural gas. But does the train make a round trip in sufficient time to keep these full? If not, then we might need a second train. Okay, and it does. So the train will be able to stay ahead of our processing. Assuming the ship can stay ahead of our processing. Okay, we need to have a pump here. Alright, yeah, we need to have a pump here. There we go. And same thing. We need to have a pump here. Oh, our sulfuric wastewater doesn't actually go anywhere. That would be an issue. There we go. Alright, very good. So, here is where we'll go ahead and end the episode. And then we'll get our actual artillery shells manufactured. And then we should be good. Alright, so for now, we'll stop here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.